So we all know the news, right? Jordan Woods' friend died from cancer. You know, my condolences to Jordan Woods and to the family of the person that was lost. And, you know, Karl-Anthony Towns, he's a real one, man. So Draymond Green, he has a podcast that he does with Baron Davis, right? Salute to Baron Davis, once a nigga, always a nigga. That was a big game for us. And obviously, they ain't have Cat. Some would say he didn't play because Jimmy was in the building. Dog growls. Dog growls. First off, he's an NBA player, right? And this is why I don't like the NBA. Oh, if you didn't play in the league, you shouldn't talk about the game, and you don't know about the game if you didn't play in the NBA. And yes, I do agree that the NBA players have certain level of knowledge that people that didn't play in the league don't have. Facts, right? They know the game of basketball. You do not know the game of basketball more than a pro. I would never debate Draymond Green on basketball plays and strategy. I would never have that debate. But I will say this. When it comes to talking about this New York Knicks, he does not know more about the New York Knicks than me. There's no way. Because he's playing for there's no way he could. He plays for the Warriors. You're an active player. You're not a podcaster 100%. And even if he was a podcaster 100%, if you're not covering the Knicks, there's no way you could know more than someone who actually reads every single piece of Knick news, right? Who actually watches every single game damn near twice, right? There's no way you can say you know more than that person, whether he plays or not. But for him to make this statement, even if he's doing it, because sometimes we talk trash, right? I didn't get that from this. I got this as some like pure disdain and hate, right? This is not just trash talk, right? This is like, you think the man is soft. And salute to my man, Big Dog Talk Sports. He was on the Call Up Show on Friday, and he was saying how, well, Cat is soft because he let Rudy Gobert get choked out. I'm like, first off, this is the NBA. This ain't the streets, right? So it's not like we on the street and, you know, I'm not going to sacrifice millions of dollars for my actions if I put hands on another man, so to speak. You can't make that generalization and say that, well, Towns is soft because of that. But I'm going with that logic that that's how Draymond Green sees Towns. Let me put this. Hold on. Since we talking about Jimmy Butler, right? So Jimmy Butler just became a Warrior not too long ago. He wasn't a Warrior the whole entire time, right? I'm going to pull up this Heat game when Jimmy was there. Right. And this is what I'm talking about. These guys don't watch basketball outside of the TNT games. So if the game is on League Pass, they're not watching League Pass. Do you know how many times there's a game on TNT? There's a game on ESPN. And I say, screw that game. I'm watching the League Pass game because the League Pass game to me is either more intriguing or we got a matchup with against the team and I'm doing my homework on the opposing team. Right. So he don't realize because he don't watch Knicks basketball. Right. And I don't think this game was on TNT or nothing like that. And even if it was on TNT, and actually I could tell you because I keep my notes on me. You guys know I'm ready to talk my Knicks talk. I just pulling out stats and notes. I got everything in front of me. Right. So this game was an MSG game. It was a League Pass game. So he wouldn't have even known about this game. The first game of the season, not only did Cat show up to the game, he balled out. 44 points, 13 rebounds, 17 to 25 shooting, 4 or 5 from three-point land. Jimmy Butler, 15 points. This is the great Jimmy who played 37 minutes. He got crushed, 15 points. This is Jimmy. This is his numbers. He did shoot a efficient 6 of 9 from the field, but that's Jimmy. This is Bam, who's playing really well right now. 11 points. He dog walked Bam and Jimmy Butler. And there was a play in this game where Jimmy had the assignment of guarding Towns. Did Towns cower and back away and pass the ball? No, he took it to his chest, and I think he got an and one. Can't remember if it was an and one, but I think it was an and one. Some of you Knick guys going to remember that because we Knick fans and we know better. So Draymond Green, you don't know what the hell you talking about. He didn't play because the dude he dropped 44 on early in the year was there. I dropped 44 on you and won, and I think it was in Miami, right? Was it? Yep, and it was in Miami. So I went to your house, probably took my girl out after the game and enjoyed Miami Beach, South Beach, right? And I dropped 44 and 13 on you. Why would I wait until, let's get the dates right, March 4th to say, oh, wait, Jimmy's there. I'm not going to play. Man, knock it off, yo. And if it was trash talking, it's a poor attempt at trash talking if you ask me. But here's the thing that I know some of you Knick fans and definitely the Knick haters and the Towns haters are, y'all gonna go wild with it. Y'all gonna run wild with it, right? And this is what Karl-Anthony Towns chose to respond with, right? Let me see if I got the post. Hopefully I ain't gotta log in. If I do, I got another quote. Okay, cool. So here's what Towns decided to say, right? In terms of his Draymond Green's ducking claims, like he's going to be ducking another man. Okay, I got to log in. I'm not logging in. So no problems. I got another article. When one fails, you go to your other one. I got a Hoops Hype quote here, right? So this is what Towns' quote was. I chose to approach that with love and not hate. That's all I really care about. Salute to Towns, man. Now, some of you guys are going to say, some of you guys who, these fake tough guys, because to me, you know, being tough. Hold on. Oh, let me finish the quote. I hope no one has to go through what I went through. And those kids, and what those kids had to go through. Losing a parent is tough. I mean, I forgot to add that. That's a very important emotional part. My bad. Salute, you know, so shame on me for not including that. Okay. So clearly there's a lot going on. You know, you dealing with life and death situations, man. That's not a time to even double down. Because, by the way, Draymond Green doubled down on it. I'm not even going to put the quote up. I do got it. But basically, Draymond Green said before this, he said, you know, try to give a fake condolences or whatever. But he said, yo, but I know what I heard. As if, what did you hear? The man who dropped 44 and got the W in Jimmy Butler's house, he's going to be scared of Jimmy Butler? So anyway, some people say, well, you know, damn, Towns, that's all you got to say? You know, you're not going to go at him? Damn, Towns. And then some of you might say, well, he's soft. He's soft because he's not giving the same energy. This is not boxing. This is not MMA. You get paid to play basketball. Some people thrive off of that. See, me personally, listen, let me tell you something. You don't want to get into a trash talking battle with me because I'm telling you something. I used to rap. Little known secret about me. I used to rap back then. I'm very witty, crafty, and creative with words. Okay? So you don't want to have those battles. But me as a grown man, I choose not to even do the ad hominem attacks because I'm so smart and I know so much about the Knicks and basketball that I'd rather just kill you with that. But I can get dirty, but I choose to not. So I would also kind of take the Karl-Anthony Towns approach because I would say, no, but my approach would be a little different from Towns. It's the same kind of energy. Like, I'm not going to say nothing bad about you. All I'm going to say is this on March, when we see them again, March 15th, Saturday, by the way, we will be doing a live play-by-play on Saturday for that game. Be sure to be here. That'll be Saturday at 8:30. I'm circling that on my calendar and say, we're going to have to discuss this at 8:30, right? And that's 5:30 Pacific time, okay? We're going to have to discuss it then. And that's how I would have handled it. And then I'm going to proceed to drop like 50 and 20 on them. That's how I would handle it. But maybe Towns is going to do that, and I'm hoping that he does that. But you can't be mad at this man's response because at the end of the day, throughout this whole scenario, somebody lost their life. And you're talking about Karl-Anthony Towns that lost his mom and a couple of other family to COVID, right? So an RIP to Towns and his family as well, going through that stuff, you know, and because that's still recent. Like, you never get over death, especially losing someone as close as your mom. So how this brother responds to death and the woman that he loves losing a dear friend, you can't tell that man how to respond. So I'm going to give a big New York City salute to Karl-Anthony Towns for being the bigger man. Some of us wouldn't be able to do it, but at the end of the day, somebody has to do it. And that to me displays character. Let me see who else is in the chat before I move forward, man. Exactly, J-Tap. Salute to J-Tap, Mixtape Madness, Discord server, channel member. Salute to you, man. I appreciate you, Jay. He definitely did put in the work. That's what I'm saying. Let me see. Crime's dad, Jay Ondio said he's a much better mod. Okay, you got some mod words going on. Salute to the mods in the building, man. I like that. Crime's dad, Cat is a lion. He is afraid of the mouse? Is that a Butler the mouse? Yeah, salute. Yeah, I'm riding with that. New York City salute. New York City salute. And think about it. Right? And I'm not trying to just rag on Jimmy Butler because this is not about him. This is about Draymond. But Jimmy Butler, I'm curious to see how long he goes without an incident or an issue in Golden State. And I would love to see him and Draymond clash. And they probably did already. It probably was some locker room stuff. I don't know. Don't have no insight with that. But yeah, I would love to see Jimmy and Draymond head up in the clash. And I'm telling you right now, Jimmy's not a dude to play with. He's not a dude to play with. Even though, you know, we talk about the Towns scenario, whatever, and I don't think Towns is scared of nobody, for the record. But Jimmy, for Draymond's sake, yeah, he's no one to play with.